How's it going? I know it's been a little while, but I'm back. I'm home. I have a few video ideas lined up, so I'm gonna get right into this one. Basically, this last weekend I was in LA for a music festival, and my entire family decided to go to camp without me. So my mom, my dad, my brother, his fiance, they all went to camp in Napa this weekend, and well, it was a big deal. My brother and his fiance ended up being on upon further review and talking to a few other members of the organization, and my dad was on the field with them getting some autographs, and my dad actually got me a ball while he was there, and it's signed by DC, Tyrell Williams, Jonathan Abram, and Jon Gruden. And there's actually a pretty funny story behind this. You can see that around Tyrell Williams' signature, the pen started kind of running out of ink. So Jon Gruden's signature is a little bit faded. After signing the ball, Jon Gruden noticed that, the pen was running out of ink, so he just took the hat off his head, gave it to my dad, and told him to give it to me. So now I own Jon Grudens' hat. If you know me, it's a huge deal. I guess any Raiders fan in general, it's a huge deal. So yeah, if you're watching Hardknocks, if you're watching any of the practice videos, the hat that he's wearing is right here. And it's definitely the designated game day hat now. I'm going to cherish it forever and ever and ever. And I'm hyped. It made my entire year, made my entire life. So yeah, now I have that ball, I have this hat. Would have been cool to be there, but I just hope that ball ages a little bit better than this one, with Rod Streeter, Khalif Barnes, David Osbury. So those are a few stories I thought I should share with you guys. So today's video, I just kind of wanted to talk about a few takeaways from, the Hard Knocks episode. Number one, obviously, Jonathan Abrams is a star. On the field, on the cameras. I feel like he backs up his talk really well with his play. He's had a great camp so far. Jawing off at Gruden was a little much, I think, for me. But I like the way he talks to the veterans. I like the way he communicates on the field and how he kind of flips the switch. He can be childish and playful off the field, but on the field he really turns it up. I love Abrams. I love how Hard Knocks highlighted him. But yeah, they've done a great job at showing us Abram and giving us a little bit of insight to his personality and what he's like, and we know he's a talker, and he jaws off to the veterans, he jaws off to the coaches. But I'm excited to see him play. Number two is that Gruden and the organization is not messing around this year. They don't have any sort of leniency for players. We saw that with the Ronald Lawley cut. We can't have guys that are pulling themselves from practice and then not taking the time to show up to their trainer meetings and not taking the time to get better. So we're going to cut some people that don't want to be there, that don't want to play. Gruden said it himself, and I can just tell that we're trying to change the culture. We're trying to really come out and produce, and it's all about winning a championship, winning now. So you can tell that the coaches don't have time for people that don't want to be there and people that don't want to play. And I think it's good thing to change the culture, and we get an idea for a winning football team, and we can get this ball rolling. I think it's good. I think it's a good way to create a winning football culture here in Oakland, and I'm excited for this season. Number three is that they pulled out the 7-man sled, and I can tell that there's going to be a bunch of NFL films, archival footage in there. And I feel like it's going to be a great insight to the history of one of the most storied franchises in the entire NFL. So I'm super excited to see where they go from here. I wish there would have been a little bit more on Cliff Branch, but I'm excited for episode 2 through 5, and we're going to get this thing rolling. So I appreciate you guys watching my channel. I appreciate you guys commenting, liking, subscribing, everything. I have a few more videos lined up, so I'm going to be dropping them as soon as I can. I go back to school in LA in a little bit, so hopefully I'm going to be posting some videos from, my apartment down there. So thank you guys so much. Raider Nation for life. I'm out.